God, how did they fall so far from that? Real quick before we get started, guys, don't forget the full, uncut, unedited, raw reactions to How to Get Away with Murder on my Patreon. The link will be at the top of the description, so if you want to rewatch these episodes along with me in their entirety, as well as get them early, definitely check it out. Otherwise, of course, we'll still be on YouTube, just heavily edited. But other than that, let's get this episode, guys.
Good morning.
Whoa.
How's that bump doing?
You don't get to ask me that. I said whoever pulled my last court catalog should oversee my filings. Who is that?
That's me.
They're like clones.
I thought we should
younger-
file alphabetically while keeping the client numbers sequential based on when they came to the firm.
No patient trusts a messy therapist. You hungry?
Ugh, I can't.
No.
What happened to the
I think
baby
it's
then?
dead and it's my body trying to warn me.
Okay, he is not dead. He just wants to make sure we know he's coming.
It's sounds like she didn't want the baby. He makes me want to fucking vomit. Can't believe he's in the show in this economy.
Sadly, this isn't a dispensary.
Okay, but I'm a 1L, and I really
You don't have time for therapy. I said the same thing when I was in med school. I can't just give you pills and never see you again.
Is there someone more senior I can talk to then?
I am the resident on call,
Oh,
which means my
relax.
opinion is the
Don't
one
be
that matters here.
Fine. I'll go.
Sir,
Just don't feel bad if I end up shooting myself.
Oh my God, relax.
I wish you hadn't just said that.
Yeah, no. No, oh, no, she can't let you leave now. If you ever say something that like might be harmful to yourself, they will keep you there.
What's shaking bacon?
Oh, you know, just enjoying the morning with my two favorite guys.
Oh, you know what I have to say to that?
Ew, come on.
Come on.
Be nice when she gets here, but not too nice. You know she'll hate that.
Here she comes.
Who are you?
And the defendant shot and killed my son Tyler, and as the victim's mother, I deserve to have a voice in these proceedings.
I'm sorry, Ms. Robinson, but this is not the forum to speak.
I've tried speaking with both ADA Lee and Ms. Keating about my wishes.
Your Honor, my client has already agreed to a quite lengthy sentence, 15 years, and it would be unfair to allow the victim's family to now hijack this
But
process.
what if I want a shorter sentence for Jason?
Your Honor, if Miss Robinson tried to contact me,
There's
I
gotta be some
apologize. As
type
you
of-
know, I've been in recovery.
But not discussing this option with your client is
Consequence, I don't know.
dangerously close to ineffective assistance of counsel.
I have to stand up to Miss
How?
Keating
I mean,
here, Your
as you
Honor.
said,
That doesn't
this
make
is
any
not a viable
sense.
option.
Enough.
It's the name on my birth certificate.
No way. I refuse to believe anyone's parents actually named their kid Kennedy.
Call my mother. She'll tell you the whole story behind it.
Wow.
Look at him hitting on everyone.
You work for me. You get confused, I'll find a new secretary.
Assistant.
I'll call you what you want when you stop rubbing up on the interns.
Secretary.
Don't deny it.
Damn, he was so like not confident in himself. Like he was still the same creepy Frank, but not like I don't know.
I screwed up.
the psych ward.
Don't tell anyone.
Okay, I won't, but what
Just come get me.
Is that when you stole Tyler's phone?
What?
Tyler's phone was never recovered at the scene, even though he made several calls right before.
I didn't touch his phone.
You never know. Heart works in mysterious ways.
I wanted the chance
Maybe she
to
wants to forgive
apologize
him
for a long
because
time now.
her son is
To look the people I hurt
in the
in the
gang
eye and...
field.
Okay, you
too.
looking at me like that is distracting.
Joyce might look at you even worse.
I said we were adopted, but I was lying. I'm his girlfriend. How long have you been dating?
8 months.
Yeah, we met in a study group.
Wow. As law students, you should know that involuntary holds are only reviewable by the court after the 120-hour hold. So why don't you leave?
So it doesn't even
We can
matter.
chat with Wes and see if we can get to know each other better.
She trying to.
Believe me, I might check myself in too.
You can't just punish
They're not gonna torture him to get stuff
Excuse
out.
me?
You're mad at
He's-
him, and I get that, but
He'll
he
be
just
fine.
did what you asked.
You're fired. My old Bonnie's back, so I don't need you anymore.
It's me.
Oh, just like fight her as her assistant.
We can help each
Your
other.
sister shot me. I almost died. How the hell can you help?
She was drugged. And the person responsible for all
Annalise.
this, killing my parents, Sinclair,
She's for
shooting
real.
you, he's still free.
It's just like running with this story.
How to act the whore in order to play people.
Damn.
You're the whore.
Excuse me?
You waited until after you screwed me to show me that gun. And I fell for it. Even thought about breaking the law for you because
Good. Stand up for
I
yourself,
thought I knew
baby.
you. But I don't, do I?
Stand up for yourself, baby. I'm proud of her.
Maybe it's just this baby's too damn big.
Have you tried lying on your side?
It seemed like she
why?
didn't want anything to do with that baby.
It helps sometimes. He's really helping me. Like you said he would.
Was she seeing Sam about the
Thank
rape
you.
and stuff?
for everything.
Stop. You're doing all the hard work yourself. Wow.
Why does she look like Oprah right there?
But I do think people are redeemable. We're all capable of having a bad day. It doesn't mean it should define you for life.
It's probably pissing him off more that they're walking an eggshells.
Gotta take a squirt.
Look, I get that he's a pain in the
Doesn't
ass
have to be.
sometimes.
They're trying to make up for
Shouldn't I be
not
giving
even
some
knowing his
credit to you
number.
for trying to be a good person for
So
once?
you're just pretending to like him so that you can make yourself feel better?
No, no, Asher, I love you. I'm sorry. Oh God, I'm afraid he's gonna crack.
It's just law school?
Yes, that's all.
I mean, he could legally tell her some things without her, like, and she legally cannot go to the cops unless. But if they admit that they murdered someone, I'm pretty sure.
That's where we disagree.
Oh my God. Okay, wait, are you allowed to do that as a doctor? Like, bring up something that you, like, heard on the news or something and connect that to their diagnosis? Like, that seems illegal to me. I don't know.
Tyler never did that in any of his previous texts. That was only Jason.
It's a simple question that I need a simple
no.
answer to. Yes, I sent the text from Tyler's phone. You just told us the truth.
Yeah.
Don't you ever tell that to anyone again. Understood?
I mean, maybe it's a good thing that he wanted to let the mom know that he loved her before they found out that he was dead. I don't know.
I blame a world that lets you own a gun and that lets you grow up without love, because if what you're saying is true, this was an accident. And I don't see the point in your whole life being ruined because of one terrible mistake.
If it was a mistake.
Wouldn't that be nice to just help each other after
It's just like
all
her
this
and Wes.
horribleness?
I feel like he's gonna admit that it wasn't an accident.
What do you think? You think your mom will
It's
finally
weird
get what she
seeing
deserves?
Sam, like, not
I
be a
think she will,
psycho.
and then the school's gonna wonder what took him so long in the first place, because your mom's not wasting her talents changing your diapers.
God, how did they fall so far from that?
Bad ones need more than a talking to learn their lesson.
Oh, shit. I feel like he feels more bad for
You still
himself
have your son?
than what
When
he
you
actually
said
did.
that you wanted this hearing, I felt weird.
Let's take 50.
I'm not finished.
Jason, you're upset.
I lied.
Oh. No.
I shot him on purpose.
Yep.
I saw the blood everywhere. He was gasping. I texted, found a ride.
And I love you.
He purposely did it. He deserves to go to prison.
I let him die.
Whew.
I'm upping the charge from second degree to first, and I'm going for the death penalty.
That blew up in his face.
A visit might do her good, is all.
If Annalise knew you were trying to get me to worry about her, she'd fire your ass. Or worse. Don't come here again.
Too bad. He loves her.
It might be easy for me to go through life hating Jason, but that only destroys me.
You can still forgive him and have him go to prison for a shorter sentence.
And he's not doing that on death row, so get over yourself and do your job.
I agree that he shouldn't be put to death, but I think that if you purposely do that to someone, the only reason that he all of a sudden regrets it is because he realizes the consequence. You can't just do stuff and then be like, oh wait, but I'm sorry about it. Like, no, that doesn't work that way. Dude, she's so not
See that?
excited.
It's his nose, his eyes.
The heartbeat?
Let's hear it.
Oh, okay.
And none of us has spent one day in jail, but we all seem fine with that. Why? Because you all think you're good people, that your lives are worth something. Then what's Jason's life worth?
What about Wes's life?
That is true, though.
I'm done doing whatever the hell she says.
I'm with her.
Me too.
Oh my god. You only need to take a nap.
They're big babies. Look it over.
instructions,
It's
the
hard when
Commonwealth has
they've done
decided
just
to
as
move forward
worse.
with trial.
Just
We're
as
also
much, if not
raising our
worse, than
charges to
Jason.
first degree, and we'll be seeking the death penalty.
Based on evidence that just came to light during our hearing.
In an experimental legal process that you demanded he take part in, Your Honor.
So now you're blaming the judge.
No, the point is that I'm not blaming my client, and neither is the victim's mother, whose voice is still not being heard. I mean, let's end the cycle. It's within your power here today, Your Honor.
Good for her.
Miss Lee,
Upon reflection, we are willing to forgo the death penalty.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
The original deal was 15 years, Your Honor.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
No,
No.
negotiate.
Jason,
Oh,
stop.
he
Let her
feels
defend you.
Sit
I
down.
need to pay for what I
No,
did to
you
you.
don't. You need to make it
Let me
better, and you
help you,
can't
okay?
do that if
Stop.
you're in jail.
Please, everyone,
just
Jason.
stop.
Fuck.
You call me whenever you want. Look at me. Look at me, Jason.
That's so sad.
I'm not giving up on you. That's not how this works. I want to know you and want you to know me. Okay? You don't get a say in that. You hear me?
Oh my god, I don't like this. That just got so much worse than it would have been.
I was 12.
I could not imagine.
You've been
going
triggered,
through
Wes.
that, and especially
Your boss
at
was
such a
shot.
young age.
She almost died. And
Yeah, shot by him.
it may seem unrelated to you, but it's
She
making
crying?
you remember.
Was she one of her clients?
Who are you? A lawyer.
What did it? Wait,
You don't need
what?
to be scared. That's not true anymore. There's a way that I can help you, but only if you don't run away from me right now. What does that mean? I won't let you get hurt. Or your son.
Huh? Wait, what did it said on trial for murder? But who was that? Who was that? I didn't recognize who that was. I thought it said like Mahoney or something.
I don't know. I thought maybe it'd be nice if we didn't lie to each other from now on.
No, I.
Don't lie, man.
Yeah, all right,
That's
look.
why you
I
don't say
said
those
that, but
things about friends.
I just worry about you, is all.
Yeah,
You
because you
never
think I'm
know.
gonna snitch.
No.
It's gonna get back to them.
Because we're all besties.
No,
They're closer than they give
All of
themselves credit for.
look,
They
I'm just
really
saying
like.
that we clearly don't have Annalise to look out for us anymore, so that's our job from now on.
They're like a family that argues and bickers and.
Or we finally opened our eyes.
She's sick. She just needs time to get better.
She needs therapy.
We all need therapy.
No, we don't. Because we got each other.
No.
Mister.
Is she gonna tell Wes? Oh wait, no, because she didn't know that Wes was out. Or she's just gonna leave that at his door. I really want to know what that said. I didn't really understand what that was implying. So her meeting Wes's mom was no coincidence.
Don't lie to their
She seeked her out.
all the time. She told him Rebecca was dead, so he shot her in the stomach because he wanted her dead, and I don't blame him. But somehow she does. Even though this was all her idea, she blames him.
He tried to kill her though. I mean, I get it though. Okay, Charles Mahoney on trial for murder. Who is that?
You drugged Catherine and dumped her in the woods, so are they
I bet you he
worse
tells her
than
about what's her name.
It's better we
Speak
stop.
her it's over. Tell her.
With everything that's going on, it's just all gotten too complicated.
Tell her the truth, Frank. Now is the moment that you
Right.
do it.
I killed Lila.
Lila, that's who it is. He really just told her. I want to know what he owed Sam, though. Like, why he did it. See? People love you. It's like, there's like drugs in it. Kills her.
It's a video from that night, and I don't know what to do.
Who saw? Oh no. Well, they're screwed then. If that's on video, they're screwed. Alright, that was season 2, episode 11 of How to Get Away with Murder. This was really, really good. Frank finally dropped the bomb and told somebody that he was the one that killed Lila. Finally, I've been waiting for that for so long. Now I just want to know what he owed Frank. I mean, what he owed Sam to have to do that, because he owed him something. So I want to know why. Why did he owe him to have to kill somebody in return? And I was a little bit confused about the Mahoney murder case thing that Annalise showed it. So, okay, correct me if I'm wrong. So she seeked out Wes's mom because of the case, right? So it wasn't just random that he saw her at the park. Is the Mahoney person Wes's dad? And Annalise wanted to, like, represent him? Or, I don't know. I'm confused on who that is and what the correlation is. I don't know if I'm supposed to know or if, like, I'm just stupid and I don't remember if they said who that was. But I don't remember, so I'm not really sure what that's about. Wes got admitted into a psych ward for saying it's going to be the doctor's fault if he kills himself, which, like, 101, you can't say that to a doctor, a police officer, or anything, because they, like, legally have to admit you if you're threatening your life or somebody else's. And he told a sob story about his childhood and got out. But I really liked how this episode kind of gave the five their power back with Annalise. They stood up to her and were just like, no, like, we're leaving. We're not going to put up with this. And it was good that they finally did that because they showed that they're not just going to do what she says all the time. And I think that that's good because Annalise has a little bit too much power. The case that they worked on, I have, like, such mixed feelings about. In real life, with a case like that, you're 100% against the person that murdered somebody in cold blood. And it was very obvious from the beginning that he had done this and it wasn't an accident. But in this show, all of them are murderers. You know, in one way or another, they've done something like that. So is it fair to want this guy in prison forever when our protagonists of this show have done worse things? It's a hard, like, I don't know, I feel like this was important to show this in about forgiveness because people make mistakes and sometimes, like, murder isn't a mistake though. It's like, that's why I'm so conflicted. Like, part of me is like, put him away forever, then part of me is just like, he genuinely seems like he knows that he screwed up. But the thing is in life, you can't just murder somebody and then all of a sudden understand that you messed up and then want to redo. You don't do that. That's not how it works. You don't just get to murder people, end their lives, and then expect to live yours because you feel bad. It just doesn't work that way. And now this ending scene was someone has a video of them pretty much planning the whole thing and getting away, and that they were there at that house. I don't know what exactly is in that video, but it kind of seemed like they had filmed the 5 or 3 of them, I don't remember how many were in there, 3 or 4, at the house, proof that they were there. So I think it's bad enough that it showed that they were there that night. So I don't know if it shows that they did anything or if the person knows that they did anything, but they know that they were there when it happened. So if it was Philip that had that, I wouldn't be surprised, and now they're screwed. So I don't know how they were going to get out of that. Because it's not like they can just find the person and get it deleted. Like, I'm sure there's backups of it. So, like, how are you going to get yourself out of that? It'd be kind of crazy, though, if they end up, like, having to go to court for this and fighting it. I don't know. But that would be really interesting if, like, some of them get put on the stand and they have to, like, be defended. Like, that'd be awesome. Like, put them on the stand for murder or whatever and bring in Eve to represent them. But yeah, this was really good, and I really love their conversations about, like, being there for each other, and my heart hurts for Asher. Like, it's heartbreaking that he just genuinely feels like the outsider, and they just hang out with him because they feel bad for him. Like, that's so sad to hear that. Like, just don't talk about people like that. He's such, like, a pure person, and the fact that they're just, I don't know. I just hope from here on out it gets better for him in this situation. But yeah, I really loved this episode. I'd probably give, like, a 9 out of 10. Wasn't perfect, wasn't the best, but I really, really loved it. And I love this show. This second half of the season has been so good. And I cannot wait to find out more about Wes's mom and Annalise's relationship to that. And Frank and why Frank had to kill Lila, what he owed to Sam. I feel like we're going to find that out. Because with all these flashbacks and Sam being in them, I feel like that's going to come about. And maybe when Annalise said, well, we can take care of it. Like, if you walk out of this, I'm not going to be able to help you. Like, I feel like maybe that has something to do with what Frank did. I don't know. But I'm really excited to find out. I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.